Hey there. This is so exciting. Let's get started here. Let's get the party started, right? All right. So we are recording and we are live on YouTube. Let's double check. There we go. Double checked and check, right? Well, hello there. And how are you doing today, or this evening, or tonight, my friend? Welcome to Your Message Matters, where ideas soar and your impact roars. This show is for nonfiction authors, both seasoned and emerging, to gather all of the information that you need to really make your book successful. We're thrilled to have you here, whether you are joining us live or you've tuned in at a later time, because of course we record these shows just for you. I always like inspirational quotes, and if you know me, you know that I love John Maxwell. He said, "You don't really understand people until you hear their life story. If you know their stories, you grasp their history, their hurts, and their hopes and aspirations. You put yourself in their shoes. And so, my friends, you connect." That's why telling your story and writing your book is so important. And that is why I do this show. So I'm so excited to do this particular show today, which is about resources I have discovered that have helped me along the way. And I wanted to share with you the ones that I think you almost can't do without. Well, maybe you can, but not if you're self-publishing like I did in the very beginning. And I want to share with you the knowledge and wisdom that I have obtained all through this process in being in this journey, if you will, all these years. So it's been about 8 years for me when I took on writing a newsletter for another group. And then that led to me finishing my first book, which went best-selling in 8 countries, if you can imagine. And it was a #1, which blew my mind. It was one of the most exciting days of my life. And over time, I realized this was a calling for me. So I started helping others create books. And my very first one was with one of my coaching partners, Cornelia Steinberg. She wrote a book called Cancer Sucks, and it does. And if I hadn't helped her with that book, I don't think it would have ever gotten finished. Not because I'm so special, but because she's so special. She was so special to me that after I got my first book done, I knew she wanted to write a book. And I also knew she was one sick cookie. I wanted to inspire her to have the will to live. And I felt like she was starting to lose that push that I felt she needed. And I really wanted her to have a book. So every Monday night, I'd go to her house and record her stories. And then the next morning, I would transcribe them and send them back to her. She put them all together with some help of a program that she had subscribed to. And her book was finally done. It took her from October, when we were recording her stories, all the way to February. Not all the way, that's really a pretty short journey if you think about it, 6 months or so, maybe less. And her book launched. It was created as a great resource for people with cancer. It was very inspirational. You can still get it on Amazon today. And I would encourage you, if you have a friend that has cancer, please get them that book and they will love it. And you'll support Cornelia's family. Anyway, back up to resources. Well, I already mentioned one. A resource you can use is voice to text. I've talked about it on this show many, many times. That's like something to have in your toolbox. But today is not toolbox day. This is resource day. And so I'm going to tell you about the resources that I use with Butterfly Publishing Company. And we help people become self-published authors. You keep the royalties, you keep your intellectual property, and we are consultants that help you every step of the way. Whether you are planning, producing, or publishing, or even promoting your nonfiction book, I really encourage you to set up a call with me so we can talk about what is your next best step. So now with all of that out of the way, I need to tell you that that is the number one resource that I would advise for you is talk to me. I would love it if you would. And I know I unashamedly, if that's a word, right, am promoting myself, but I really want you to connect. So you can find me on Write Your Book Now, a Facebook group on Facebook, right? The Book of Faces. Write Your Book Now, Authors Helping Authors. Please go and introduce yourself and let us know what kind of book you're writing, what your topic is, or if you don't know, say that too. We would love to see you there. So, what do I use as resources? Well, my favorite resource that does so many things is called FG Funnels, or Funnel Gorgeous as they used to be known as. This is, I want to say, a business that became a spin-off from ClickFunnels, which I love, by the way. I was purchasing their assets just before they launched their entire program. It is a powerful tool that helps you create marketing funnels, websites. You want to make sure that you're doing something that converts, and there are helps along the way where they prompt you what to say in this box and what to say on this page. All of those things are right at your fingertips. And they have help Monday through Friday where you can get on a Zoom call and talk to one of the experts to help you walk through anything that you might get stuck with. And they also have a university if you want to do it yourself and you don't need promptings, or maybe it's not convenient for you to hop on a call. They have a wonderful university that walks you through all of these various functions that Funnel Gorgeous takes care of in your business. And if you are an author, you will be in business the minute you start selling books. So you need something to help you. It's inexpensive and it does so many things. Like I said, it will help you with your funnels. If you want to do a book funnel for your book, it will help you with your website, an author's website, or a website for your entire business if you do more than one thing. It will enable you to have unlimited courses online. You can pay as you go with texting and email, super affordable. And it's really kind of for the beginner like I was back when I first joined the program. I know so much more now than I did when I first began. When I was thinking about it the other day, I thought, oh my goodness, you've come a long way, baby. Anyway, their university helps you with little bite-sized pieces that help you just with each step of the way. You can have unlimited domains or sub-users if you have help that helps you. They do have a group of people, I've used them myself, that I didn't have time to build something that I wanted. And I thought, you know what, I need help. They have people that will help you as well, that you can pay to get it done for you. Unlimited designs, and they have assets. Like I said, that's how I first met them, is I loved their feminine assets that I loved. I just love their designs. And they are free to you when you're part of this group. They have a full CRM, which is Customer Relations Manager, that does pipelines and triggers and automations. They have an appointment scheduler. I was using all these things separately. I had Constant Contact and Calendly and all these different things. And I was using ClickFunnels for a funnel, but then I also had, separate from that, a website, which I still do somewhere. It's hanging out on the web somewhere. It will integrate with Facebook Messenger and Instagram DMs. There is a simple lead magnet funnel with automation that you can just switch your information out. It's world-class support, email, live chat, live office hours, 5 days a week, and it is um, really one of the best I have found for me. Whether it's right for you, I don't know. Only you can decide. And they have a user-only Facebook group. So Funnel Gorgeous, or FG Funnels, you can find them on YouTube too. So get a feel what they're about before you sign up. But if you would use my affiliate link, I would love it. And I'll provide that for you. Just reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. I'll be sure to give it to you. But, just sign up. Don't worry about me being an affiliate. Yeah, I'll get a little perk if you want to give me something like that. That's great. If not, it's okay. I'm good with it. I just want you to have a great tool. I would not recommend them if I was not 100% sold. So the next resource is Brand Builders Group. They are another fantastic resource. This is especially good if you are fairly new. Well, it's actually good for any stage of the game. They work with people like Lewis Howe's podcast, Carolyn Leaf's podcast. They help you with podcasting, speaking, setting up your brand the right way with all of the details that you truly need to know to really connect with your perfect fit client and perfect fit reader. So speaking, podcasting, what else do they help with? Books. That's why I'm there. I am in their training to learn how to create a New York Times bestselling book. As you guys probably know, I'm really good at getting Amazon bestselling books. Every client that has worked with me for that purpose, because I do business coaching outside of the publishing that I do, has become not a New York Times. Strike that. Nope, not New York Times. Not yet, but I am learning, and I really want to serve you with that also. I'm always looking to up-level everything I do to make sure that I give you the best of what I know today. Anyway, bestseller on Amazon, I got that down. If you need that, just let me know. We can figure that out for you. We'll position you in the right place and get you going. With brand builders, though, they help you build your personal brand. Like I say, they have helped Lewis Howes. They've helped John Maxwell with his Higher Ground Leadership, I believe it's the most recent book he's done. Higher Ground Leadership. I'm pretty sure that's it. They've also helped Amy Porterfield and so many more names that you probably have not heard of brand builders, but you may have heard of those. I heard about them on Dr. Carolyn Leaf's podcast, which I've listened to for a number of years. She gives great insights as far as mindset, rewiring your brain. She's amazing too. And she's working with them to up-level her podcast. So they do a lot of different things, but they start you with your personal brand so that you are positioned as an authority. Like I always say, that's what a book does, right? I love that brand builders and I are very aligned in our beliefs. And that's important when you're doing business with a company. So from crafting your brand message to developing a comprehensive marketing strategy, they have you covered. Learn what I'm learning to really do all of the things that I know we need to do so that we can help those people that we were called to help. That's why I joined, and I hope that you'll think about it too. Reach out to me and I'll give you more information if you'd like. Let's see, what else do I have up? What other tricks do I have up my sleeve? Well, it will be no surprise to most of you that I love ChatGPT and Dolly. These two resources are OpenAI, and they really help you with brainstorming ideas. Now, please, 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 please don't have them write your book. You can do an outline, you can do brainstorming, you can ask it a million questions, but you do you, boo. If you write a chat book, it's a chat book. It's not your book. Tell your stories. Talk about the things that were an impact in your life. That's where you will connect to your ideal person. I promise you. Please do not use them 100% to write your book, but use them as a tool. It is a resource that will help you generate content, refine your writing, but you have to season it with your voice, and so that it understands you and it understands your perfect fit reader. You need the brand builders for that, and then use ChatGPT to help you. I never use what comes out of ChatGPT as it comes out. I use it as a brain triggering kind of thing. I have it help me with refining some of what I write. It will even give you feedback. It's kind of like having a writing assistant that's available 24/7. And I'm going to be teaching this and have one available for you very soon. I'm creating my own GPTs. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know this was a thing, but about 2 or 3 months ago, I created my first one, and I'm refining one for authors to help you. So what else do we have? Dolly is the image creator one. And I gotta tell you, I do use Dolly. I just used it to help one of my authors with her children's book, and we're creating illustrations for each of the chapters. But here's the thing. It is not perfect. It is nice. It gives you an idea. I did use it on my most recent book that is on Amazon that helps you launch like a pro with emails or text messages that you want to use for your book launch to let people know kind of your save the date to thank you. Oh, I just hit something. Thank you for helping me. So it takes you through that whole process of what to say when you're launching your book. And I could not mention AI, Dolly, or anything like that without mentioning Molly Mahoney's Content Club. You can get 2 weeks free if you reach out to me. I love Molly. Molly is energetic, and I really think she's a genius in this space. She has taught me how to create a whole month's worth, well, and more. You can create a whole lot of content for social media, for using other things that you do to promote your business and marketing. She is truly amazing. And she's on the cutting edge. And when I say on the cutting edge, I mean on the cutting edge. So if you want to join her content club, like I did, I have a link for you to give you 2 weeks free. Just make sure you reach out to me. I love Molly. She's so energetic. And like I say, I've just learned so much over this past 8 months or so that I've been a part of her program. I can't even tell you how much value she's given me. So let's see. What else is a resource that we can use? And Molly uses this as well, which is Canva. Canva.com is a platform that can help you with all kinds of designing things. So you can create your memes, you can create Instagram reels. You can create so many things. Book covers, they have a lot of book covers that all you have to do is switch out for your branding colors, your imagery, all of those things. You can do a thumbnail book cover, like I want to say in 10 minutes, maybe. So you can create book covers, promotional materials. I needed a flyer for a opportunity I was speaking at, and I created a beautiful one on Canva. I even had them print it, and the paper they use, oh my goodness, it is like smooth as silk. I really love their paper. So you can do social media graphics. You can do so many things. It's just incredible. So they have professional templates that can help you do almost anything and make you look professional, and they are stunning. What other tricks do I have up my sleeve? I have to say, I do use AI, and I also understand a lot of people don't want to use AI. I get it, but these days you almost can't escape it. So I've used Grammarly.com for many years to help me make sure that I catch all of the grammar and spelling errors that is in my writing. And recently I noticed that they rebranded themselves as an AI tool. It never dawned on me that Grammarly was AI, nor did it dawn on me that spell check is AI. So we've really been using AI for a long time. I know many of you find this controversial, and it's okay. Don't use it if you don't want to use it. I understand the warnings. I get how it feels like things are taking over our world. In the business world, I almost feel, and a lot of people are saying this, not just to me, I almost think you may be left behind if you're not using it. So you do you, and I know God will bless it, but if you if you think about it, use the things that you're comfortable with. But Grammarly is one that I have used for many, many years, before AI was even a common household word or name, or whatever you want to call it. It will help you catch grammar mistakes, improve your style. It catches that passive voice that sometimes we don't want to be using. It helps you be clear and professional. Plus, it integrates, that's the word I'm trying to find, seamlessly with your writing software. So I have Grammarly on my computer. It intercedes for me, so to speak, on when I'm typing an email, for example, or a social media post. It will highlight a word if I've misspelled it and give me options. So it's really a wonderful tool. I do have the pro paid version, but there is a free version too. Another source that I believe that people who are creating books need to have something like this. If not this one, they need someone like this, which is Fiverr. Fiverr is a lot of stuff. What I've used it for is book covers. I've used it for some other things too, like my podcast. It did my outro, not it, a person on Fiverr. You contract people. They are freelancers that can do everything from editing to marketing to voice things like an intro or outro to your podcast. There are skilled professionals who can help you with, gosh, almost everything to do with your book and many other aspects of your business. But let me say this, buyer beware. Look at what country these people are in. There is no boundaries for people who scam others. And I wouldn't say that Fiverr has scammers on there, but look for your reviews. Talk to them first if you can. Get on a Zoom. I've done that so that they clearly understand my mission and what I'm after. Sometimes they will do that with you and sometimes not. Well, sometimes your tasks don't need in-depth conversations. You just sign up for what you want and describe it really well, and they get to work. It's pretty cool. So that's another resource. One more resource that I have time here to talk about that honestly, I would not be who I am today without it. And this is really more akin to personal growth. So I think this is the number one thing I did to become the woman I am today. And I remember reading Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. He said, in order to be, do, or have anything, you must become. In order to be, do, or have anything, you must become. I've heard it said that you have to become the person that can wrap their head around the success or grasp the success or take on the success. So take a personal journey with the John Maxwell team. And if you would like to know more about the team, please reach out and talk to me. I would love to talk to you about any of these resources because they are all amazing. If you want to become a speaker, a coach, a corporate trainer, a consultant, if you want to use it personally to grow yourself, John is an incredible mentor. He says he's our friend, and I claim that wholeheartedly. He was my pastor at my church 40 years ago for about 13 years of my life, and I got a good, healthy dose of personal growth through learning from John. I can't say enough as using it for a resource for an author is incredible. So these are my top resources for today. I have so many more to share with you. In fact, I have a resource list. If you are interested in it, please reach out to me. The best place to find me is on Facebook and Write Your Book Now, Authors Helping Authors, or Lori at LoriRaupe.online. Well, or com, because I have a website. It's kind of an older one. That's LoriRaupe.com. I hope to hear from you soon. Take care, my friends, and get your book done. You know your message matters because I tell you week after week. I am here every Monday morning on Win Win Women TV and more recently also on YouTube. I really want you to have as many tips as possible to really become the success that I know you are meant to be. Thank you so